What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Hug Knuckles back again with another reaction video. As always, by my side, Hot Sam.
Hot Sam.
And you've been waiting for it. Everybody wants to see it. This is going to be the Week 4 live show for Fourth Impact. We've been through an emotional roller coaster with these girls. We've seen their humble beginnings. We've gone through their audition and now the judges' house, the 6th chair. We've been through 3 weeks of live shows. There have been a lot of videos so far with this, and we really put a lot of effort and emotion into this journey, and I feel like it's coming to a close.
Do you really?
Well, there's only a couple weeks left.
Is there?
This is week 4. We got the week 5, and then other than that, we have a couple performances that we can do of theirs. But I really feel like we're starting to come towards the end, and it makes me a little sad.
I know. And I'm also really curious to see what Selena is going to be like this week.
Yeah,
because
that's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
She passed out last week, so I'm really curious to see if she's going to be okay.
I didn't even think about that, to be honest. All right, but let's check this out and see what's up.
Let's do it.
Okay, I think it's about time to pick up the mood. So next up, with my 4 little sassy pants, it's Fourth Impact.
4 little sassy pants is what you're saying.
Last Saturday was tough for me. After we performed, I felt a little dizzy and I was shaking.
She's feeling dizzy. Can we get someone in, please?
I nearly fainted.
Last week was obviously very dramatic. It was like so scary for all of us.
We're just thankful that you're here for us.
Yes, of course. Missing home.
The fact that we're here, far away from our family, is a huge sacrifice for us.
You're making our mentor cry.
It's her fault.
We miss them a lot.
Aww.
Unfortunately, our papa is ill, so he's unable to travel, and the only contact is on the computer.
Sana galingan nyo at saka huwag kayo masyadong mag-alala sa amin dito.
Sige po.
Pag-pray natin lahat na kayo na nga ang
I like the little siblings in the background.
Oh no.
Pinag-pray ko para sa inyo.
We're doing this for our family to give them a better life. And I believe that this is the perfect time for us. Fourth Impact.
Love you. Love you.
Aww. Alright, now real quick, before we get into the performance, I'm going to tell you that hits real close to home for me. Where I live now, I actually live like 20 hours away from my family, and the only way that I ever get to see them is online through the webcam. And so that completely hits home. I know how it feels to be away from your family, and especially with what they're trying to do here and like putting it all on the line and really following their dreams. Man, I could feel that.
Yeah, and then to also top that off, we're 2 hours from my family too, and like today my mom went to the hospital, and it's like, you know, what can you do? Like, you're away, you're living your own life, so it's like, man,
it's rough.
They need to come be with them.
The single that we're going to be doing this week is Ain't No Other Man by Christina Aguilera.
Which we know this song.
What I really want you to find this week is connection to the song. So what I want to know is, who would you sing it to?
1D. Hi.
So you'll sing it to Harry from 1D, right?
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
This has been an emotional week for us, and we want to make our parents proud. This is for them.
Aww.
Did somebody get smaller or did I get taller?
I love that she's their mentor. I feel like she's so good for them. Ooh, they look cute.
Yeah. I like the look too.
I love this.
Wow. This is good. Even the cameraman started like getting that. And he's like, oh wait. like their outfits.
I know.
Damn.
I mean, I feel like they're just professionals already. Like,
Yeah. Wow.
oh my gosh.
Wow.
Did that heart like almost fall?
Oh, wait. Wow.
Dang. That was their best performance.
Alright, before we get into the judges, as usual, let's get into this. I agree. I think it was their best performance.
Best performance.
As far as like choreography and like the whole setup of the story of the song. Now I will say, when the song was starting out, when they were in like the director's chairs and they were like kind of individually doing lines, I wasn't a huge fan of that, and I was hoping it would come in. But as soon as they got up and when they went to come down the hallway and they started harmonizing, I was like, oh man, like that was so good.
Yeah.
Like that's what really got me. At first I was like, oh, I don't know if I like how this is starting out.
Really?
Just because, I don't know, I just wasn't a fan of that. And even Christina Aguilera, I think it's because she does that so much, that like kind of growly, attitude-y like sound. Like that's the Christina Aguilera thing.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't like it when she does it either. But
Yeah.
it's like as soon as they started harmonizing, when they got up and they really like got into the song, I was like, holy man, this is so good.
Yeah.
And I like what I talked about in the last performance about their outfits, you know, the background dancers standing out. In this, they wore the white with the black undertone, and the background dancers were in black with a white undertone. So they take center stage, and I feel like they really stood out. My eye was always on them. I was never looking at the background dancers in
Yeah.
this one.
So what did you think about them all wearing the same thing?
I think in this context, it was good. I think it's because this song required a lot more harmony. Like I feel like it was better when they were singing it together. So I feel like that needed a more united front as far as the outfits.
Yeah.
And I feel like the attitude is in the song instead of them needing to bring out the attitude in themselves just for this type of song. So I think the costume choice is perfect. I think it was one of their best performances as far as choreography and just kind of story. And after the beginning, after that very first like little talking part, I was sold in. So overall, I think it's the best performance they've had.
Yeah.
Amazing, especially from what they came back from last week.
So like I loved the opening scene, whereas like you may not have, and I liked where they like were basically backstage and then they came out stage. I thought that was a really cool like addition to like their.
It's
whole,
like a story.
Yeah, and so yeah, but I like how their outfits were the same, but they all had different like. I guess like sizes of black under things.
They've done that before with the other ones when they wear the same outfit. Like one will have a bow on their head and some like they
so
always kind of differentiate a little bit.
Yeah, because like she's wearing like the choker, whereas I don't think the other ones are. I'm not 100% sure, but like some of them have like more skin showing on their stomach and whatnot, and so I think that helps a lot set them apart for sure. I love their hair too, how it's like sticking out and then flows down. I think that's so cool.
It was really cool.
It was a really good performance. It was by far my favorite one of theirs, even after their audition performance.
Next week is week 5, and that is the last week of live shows, I believe. I'm not positive. I'm almost positive, though. And I think there's quite a few performances on that. As far as the links, like we said, we've been getting all these links from our friend Vincent that's been posting down in the comments below. Thank you again for posting all that. But I believe that's the last part of their X Factor journey is coming up next week.
Was it really? I'm so sad.
Pretty crazy.
But I mean, they go on to like do.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
things,
have other performances of theirs, like Wish FM performances and whatever else you guys are requesting. I'm just saying, as far as like this journey, we've been watching them progress and kind of grow before our eyes on this X Factor journey.
Yeah,
and I think it's gonna be kind of rough to watch that go away.
Yeah, and they're just too good, and like they have too big of a following just to like disappear. So I'm sure they're still out there doing something. We just need.
Well,
to
they
find
just
them.
talked about they're having tours, and they were talking about potentially doing a U.S. tour.
Oh yeah, I remember someone saying they were going to Dubai or something like that. Yeah.
So I don't know. Again, I thought this was awesome. Let's check what the judges have to say.
All right.
Girls, brilliant, professional, sassy. Here's my only thing.
We say
which I
professional
would be
and sassy
doing
all
with
the
you
time, too.
now, if I was your mentor, is that you have to bring out your individual personalities much more now.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's so tight, the four of you. I kind of want to get to know you as individuals, and I don't think you've quite been given the song yet to get that over. It was a
I
very...
haven't been given the theme.
What?
I haven't been given the theme.
What, you can't do an individual song with this thing? That's a poor excuse. But I really like you.
Damn!
My
You've
gosh.
got to be known as A, B, C, and D. You've got to know who you are. Apart from that, I thought it was great.
Wow.
Girls, wow, that was proper entertainment from beginning to end. That was really great. I think sometimes you're so sweet. It's like candy floss, and it's like a bit sweet and fluffy and airy. But tonight felt a bit like meaty.
Yeah, meaty.
I liked it. It was
Love
really,
his
really
accent.
entertaining. Well done, girls. It was great.
I thought it was tight, it was professional, it was rehearsed. I mean, Cheryl and I know how hard it is to sing and dance at the same time, and I look like the fifth member.
See her crying?
I think I liked it.
I've been really honest with you.
I wonder why she's
honestly,
crying.
that wasn't rehearsed. We've had a really tough week. They only got it yesterday.
They just did it tonight.
They only got it. Come on, please. They only got it yesterday, and I think because they're so professional and they're so tight always, it's sometimes really easy to overlook the fact that they come from halfway across the world. They're all the way from the Philippines. They're missing home. They're missing their home comforts and their family. I have so much respect for you girls every week getting up there. Not in your country, not speaking your language, not having your home comforts, and standing there like four professionals do and performing like stars.
Ladies.
Man, that's some powerful stuff right there.
Are you okay?
I feel like she's like more than a mentor to them. I feel like
Yeah.
she's like really attached to them.
Like a mom role
You
right
did
now,
a
yeah.
crowd after that performance. That was amazing. Caroline, over to you.
If you love these girls,
Man, they have so many fans in that audience. They're
They
like
do.
screaming. Like they
I'm
won't
really
even.
surprised they go home.
I know. Like how?
It
I'm
feels like the audience is really behind them. I mean, we'll have to watch week 5 and see if maybe just the performances aren't as good or something. But I don't really see what they could do that would send them home, because so far every performance they've had, whether there's been certain things I didn't like or not, at the end of the day, I've always said I think it's one of the best performances we've seen on these types of shows.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. The
But
fans seem behind them 100%. Simon was a little bit, I don't know, weird today, but
Yeah.
he was still behind him. But I do get what he said, because I talked about this before, how
Yeah.
they don't have a lot of individual attitude. And this song, I felt like they didn't need it as much, because the song had the attitude, like we said. But I would like to see them each have their own kind of spotlight.
Yeah.
Because also, I wonder if any one of them has tried to go off and do like their own solo career.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that they're pretty tight, like a tight bunch. Like I don't think they would do that to each other.
But I'm
You know
saying,
what I
like,
mean?
you gotta think about it. One Direction, like, they have Outliers.
They weren't brothers.
NSYNC as Outliers. You know what I mean? Like, there's just all
Yeah.
these different bands. Destiny's Child. Look at Beyonce. Would not be Beyonce if she stayed in Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they should. I'm saying I
Yeah.
wonder if they ever have. Or if that's something that, like, have
They've
they ever
thought
performed
about.
by themselves, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd be interested to see that.
Yeah. That'd be sad though. It'd make me really sad if they broke up.
I mean, they don't necessarily have to break up for that to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could still do both.
I guess.
I'm
yeah.
just curious.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it. I don't know. I think it's more or less just because I would like to be able to see them individually and kind of get a feel for each one of them individually.
Yeah. Hopefully we see that next week.
Yeah, because each one of them has their own strengths and weaknesses, and you can tell throughout the performance, and I think that's why they make such a great group, is they each kind of fill in the gaps for each other.
You know, in that Wish FM Hello performance that was our first reaction of theirs, they really showed their individual colors there. Like,
Yeah.
that one
But
really,
I don't see that on
really,
the show.
exactly. So I'm wondering, like, if they learned that after time, because that Hello performance is after the show. So it's like maybe they just, like, grow to, like, learn their own strengths kind of thing, and then they use them, you know, in the future.
Because they definitely, that is a good point. In that performance, in the Hello performance, which is the first one we saw, but actually after all of this, they definitely had a lot of individual flair. You could kind of tell each one's strengths. So that is a good point.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, but next week is going to be week 5. That'll probably be out in the next couple days, but as soon as we can get to it. Next, we're going to be doing a cover of Royals from KZ. That's also going to be a Wish FM bus performance. So we're pretty excited to try that one out. But hopefully you guys like this video. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see our future videos, give that subscribe button a hug. We'll welcome you to the fam. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.